coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on. You can do it all by yourself.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46. Give to Evans from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking in the air here. he finds the rookie from Ohio State. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
He's going to throw it. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
They'll run here with Blake Coral. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. That's completed right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
60 by 60.
Irving here from the gun. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the gun, a carry by Evans. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Setting him on the dive. This is ahead for about 5. Jared Verse on the tackle. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
nothing like Nike, we got it on lock.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Coral. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. Stafford's going to throw once more. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. It's Stafford once more. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. Complete over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Stafford throwing again. Gets this one to Blake Coral. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Nevis with a point after. And the Rams tie this game 7-7.
At 7.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looking now from the gun. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kicked off by Dante Kent. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Blue 60.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow 80. Yellow Omaha. Ready, blue. Ready, hot.
Now Stafford to throw. Finds his back. It's Corum. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Good play made by Jacob Parrish.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 32. I'll throw it. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Rams
1st down from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Stafford now off the play fake. Right side, Ferguson's got it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
2nd down run by Corum. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Stafford. He has the 1st over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. Running left, it's Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Air it out on 3rd. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard
boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds him over the middle. Running in the red zone. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Pass play now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This from 28 yards away.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard run.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180. 59. 10.
Stafford from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lady! Zebra!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Lady!
Stafford back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Chased out to his right. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff will challenge that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. All right, short on marker for the moment. They've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Buccaneers down by 7. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
You you throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Throwing now. He completes it in traffic. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Here he goes, one final shot. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends